Hello everyone, my name is Hongfang. I'm from Hefei University of Technology. I'm very pleased to participate in the 2021 International Conference on Urban Intelligence and Application. The topic of my report is the influences of environment on EEG emotion recognition. Next, I will report from the following five parts. First is the introduction. Emotions are everywhere in life and play an important role in human communication and decision making. With the development of artificial intelligence to enable users to get a better experience, emotional computing has become an indispensable part. One of its goals is to give machines the ability to recognize, understand, express, and adapt to human emotions. An important step is emotion recognition, which involves applications in multiple fields, such as medical fields, education fields, and military fields, to help evaluate individual emotions and provide better feedback. At present, there are two mainstream methods for emotion recognition. One is external signals, such as facial expressions, voice signals, and body movements. The other is the emotional recognition of physiological signals, such as electroencephalogram, electrocardiogram, galvanic skin response signals, and so on. The method based on external signals has the advantage of being more intuitive and convenient in emotion recognition. But when people want to conceal their true emotions, they only need to change the corresponding signal to confuse the other part. In contrast, physiological signals cannot be affected by humans. Subjective control makes physiological signals more reliable. Among the many physiological signals, the EEG signal is the most commonly used. It is produced by the central nervous system and can provide more effective information in the recognition of emotions. Most of the previous studies have focused on the study of methods and models to improve emotion recognition. Under the influence of the environment on EEG emotion recognition has not been explored in depth. Therefore, to improve the performance of emotion recognition based on EEG, the choice of the environmental state for emotional stimulation also has a certain significance. The second part is the related work. The impact of environmental differences on people's emotions can be seen everywhere. The environment will have an impact on people's psychology and physiology. For the psychology, Clark and Costa proved that cool colors make people calm and warm colors make people excited. For physiology, Carm and Marcella found that the red light will increase the heart rate and the blue light will decrease it. The natural light induces positive emotions, but artificial light induce negative emotions. In addition, research found that when individuals are accompanied by peers who received consolation prize when they received first prize, individuals who received first prize felt happier, while individuals who received consolation prize felt unhappy, suggesting that the social environment can lead to change in individuals' emotions. In response to this work, we launched a research on the influence of the environment on EEG emotion recognition. Next, introduce the main framework of this article. Videos are selected as stimuli to evoke 3 emotional states in 4 environment settings. The corrected EEG signals are pre-processed, feature extraction, feature selection, and finally classified using commonly used classifiers to obtain predicted emotion levels, positive, neutral, and negative. Compare the performance of emotion recognition in each environment. For feature extraction, we use differential calculation as a high-pass filter to count the filtered EEG signal date for zero crossing, and finally get the HOC features. The feature selection algorithm uses the max relevance and mean redundancy algorithm, and the classification method uses Tian and SVM. Finally, let's take a look at the experiment and the results. Based on the emotional database of the exciting physiological signals for the setting of the experimental sense, this paper selects the presence or absence of light and the presence or absence of individuals to study the environmental factors. From this, 4 environmental states are derived, and data are collected in 4 environments. After data processing, the influence of different environmental factors on EEG emotion recognition is analyzed. For the recording of EEG signals, a 14-channel wireless EEG handset was used. A total of 10 subjects participated in the emotional experiment. According to the following experimental process, each subject watched 48 video clips under 4 environmental conditions. The 4 environments are the environment with light and without people, the environment without light and without people, the environment with light and with people, and the environment with people and without light. The sequence of the videos was randomized with a 5-second period before each video to ask the subject to focus, followed by a 5-second text reminder, a 5-second emotional assessment after the video, and a 1-minute rest period. The subject conducts emotional evaluation in 3 kinds of emotions: positive, neutral, and negative. First, the performance of different bands is evaluated. From the figure, it can be seen that the recognition rate of the gamma band is the highest. Then the number of features is selected. When the number of features is 70, the emotion recognition rate under the 5 datasets is higher. The emotion recognition rate and FE source under 4 same environmental datasets and the combined environmental datasets are shown in the table. In most cases, the performance of a same environment is better than that of a combined environment, and the performance of the environment with people and without light is best, and emotions can be better stimulated when someone is accompanied. The figure shows the confusion matrix in 4 environmental states. For positive emotions, the emotion recognition rate is highest in the environment with people and without light. For neutral emotions, the emotion recognition rate is better in the environment with people, and for negative emotions, it is better in the environment with light. To sum up, for the influence of different environmental states on EEG-based emotion recognition, considering that different environmental factors will lead to change in the individual's emotions, we constructed 4 environmental states for the presence or absence of light and the presence or absence of others to accompany the 2 environmental factors, and evaluate the impact of different environmental states on emotion recognition. The experimental results show that, in most cases, the emotion recognition rate in a same environment is higher than the emotion recognition rate in a combined environment of the 4 environments. Among them, the emotion recognition rate is the highest in an environment without light and accompanied by people. In the future, we can study more individual influencing factors such as individual age, insanity, and other physiological signal modalities, which affect emotion recognition. Besides, the model of emotion recognition can be applied to the emotional expression of emotional robots in reverse. That's all. Thank you.